They're a big team. As you can see, there was a lot bigger than us, and they wanted it a bit more than us. Good line speed, getting into us, and as you can see, taking us off the ball. Yeah, I'd say we was a little bit too confident. Building up to training, we had Tuesday off after a good win away at Workington. Thursday wasn't the best training, some good stuff. And then yesterday's team run it wasn't the best, so we've just had a knock-on effect really all week, and then as you can see, that's just gone straight into that game, so we weren't the best at all today.
We're going to have a look at a little bit of the officials' performance, because I was just saying to Mick there was a bit of angst from both sides about the official. We'll come on to that, but let's look at the positives. You're 18-22 down, less than half a minute remaining. The red card then happens. Try and talk us through that from your angle as a player. What happened in the next couple of minutes?
We'd settled a couple of plays, and Viva on the wings been screaming all day about get at their edge, get at Jermaine, because we'll get a lot of joy. And I've caught the ball, and Ali said to me, I thought he was going to kick it, but I'd seen that it was quite jammed in, so I've just pinged it as hard as I could at Ali, and he's gone round in the corner to finish it, which is a good finish that late in the game.
And then, of course, it hadn't been the greatest day for you from a kicking tee by that point. The woodwork had come to Skolars' rescue a lot. But what goes through your mind as a kicker after the hooter as well? All eyes are obviously on you in that one to win the game.
I think it was first four that I missed. I didn't hit sweet at all. I knew straight away as soon as I hit him. I thought that one of the last ones was going to come in off the post, but it never. And Dan Parker was behind me with the referee talking, and I said, if I'm going to kick one today, it's got to be this one. And I hit it sweet, and as soon as I looked up, it just went straight and it went over. As for the nerves, I was a little bit nervous, obviously, because there was a lot of pressure, and I missed them first four, and they're always in the back of your mind. So I just tried to block that out a little bit and fought the boys to try and get them 2 points.
Is that the sort of occurrence, though, that I know we're only 2 games into the season, even though it's a fairly short season, but are those the sort of moments when that kick sails right down the middle of the post, the team celebrates and everything? Yes, all right, it's a close win against Skolars. Yeah. Those are the sort of moments that are really going to define this team this season.
As you can see, the first 10 minutes, they rolled us. They give it quite a bit of their all, basically, in that first 10 minutes. Yeah. And I think it was 3 tries down. Yeah. So we've had to really, really dig deep and come back and grind out that win, and that's the kind of team that we are this year. We've a lot of togetherness as a team, really close. As you can see at the end, that meant a lot to the boys, so that togetherness is going to bring us even closer again this year.
Again, I was just chatting to Mick about the officiating today. He kind of pointed out that, Skolars played the official a little bit better. They were up in the officials' faces. How did you view that refereeing display today?
There was just talking to him all the time. Jermaine, he gets in the referee's head at every team that they play against, and week in, week out, he's always chirping at them. And it was just from there, basically. He was just listening to players. It was late if it's off the ball, and I don't think he penalised one of them all day. So obviously we've done the same and put a little bit of pressure on them, which we didn't do in the first half, which gone towards helping winning. So.